Yeah,
Hello everyone, and we are live. Welcome to episode 45 of my Friday night live stream series. And
yeah,
tonight I'm joined by three fantastic guests. Unfortunately, Keith couldn't make it tonight because
yeah.
he's he's off out, unfortunately, but hopefully he'll be back next week.
Oh,
But
yeah.
first up, we have Kieran from Film Review Central.
Yes.
Thank you, Nigel. Thank you very much for having me, Scott. It's much. I'm very, very honoured to be here. This is going to be good.
No worries, Kieran. Great to have you on at last. Looking forward to this,
Yeah.
definitely. And next up we have Nigel Rockgod 2004.
Yes, you cunt.
And lastly we have Andy from Forgotten World to Movies.
Hey everyone.
Hey, everyone. Wow, that was like a.
It was like an echo.
No, when you get two things happening, like a parallel universe. That's the one. That was very fucking sci-fi of me, wasn't it? Behave, you fat bastard.
But of course, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Really do appreciate it as always.
Oh, thank you for having us.
No worries. And before we get into comments, what have we all been watching recently? Kieran, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's last week, and then yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty average. It just wasn't scary enough for me, and I've not been a big fan of it. I've never played the games before, but I like the references and stuff like that. And then I watched a French film that came out a week early called Anatomy of a Fall, and I thought that was a really intriguing murder mystery film about a woman who's been accused of killing her husband, but her blind son is the sole witness. So it sort of goes through the case. Very long film, 2.5 hours. So very long for that type of genre. But yeah, definitely very, intriguing and different. So yeah, that'll be me.
Awesome.
Story sounds good though.
It does, yeah. Sounds very good to be fair.
Yeah, it was intriguing.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Great watches there. What about yourself, Nigel?
No, nothing since what I watched on Halloween. I'm not repeating. If you want to know, like, go watch my video.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Great video, by the way. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
No worries, my friend. And lastly, Andy, what have you been watching recently?
So I just nearly finished a film with Anthony Edwards I was watching called Got Ya. It was a pretty cool little spy espionage film. It's got a couple of actors in it from Revenge of the Nerds and the guy who plays Tina's boyfriend from the original Elm Street's in it as well.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was pretty good. I watched an animated film from the 80s called the Thief and the Cobbler with Vincent Price. He plays the villain in it, called Zigzag. Yeah, it's very, very much like Aladdin, but that animated movie came out first before Aladdin.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm just trying to think. I watched Jack's Back last week as well.
Oh,
what a film that was.
Yeah. I watched I watched Soul Man last night.
Oh, I've never seen that, you know.
Neither have I.
But I know what he does. It's the lad out of Itcher, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not going to say what that movie's about, but if you're interested, go check it out. And I watched.
If you're a walk, don't bother yourself.
Yeah. And I watched a movie called Bad Dreams last night as well, which I really enjoyed.
I was going to say, what was that like?
Yeah, really awesome movie from the 80s, I think.
Yeah, about 87, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think she did it after Elm Street 3, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've been watching.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Some really good watches there, especially Bad Dreams. I really enjoyed that film as well. Really, really good stuff there.
Yeah, very underrated horror film.
I agree, 100%, definitely. And before we get into comments, everyone's links in the description box down below. Give all these guys a sub because they all have fantastic channels.
Thank you, sir. I'm laughing there
thank
because
you
I was
very
going to
much.
say, I'm only 5 of 600. I'll go and I'll have about 20 of unsubscribed. It does make me laugh, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I went down to and I was on 593. I've looked today that I've gone back up to. I'm sure it's done to try and wind me up. It doesn't work. I just laugh.
Yeah, same.
I'm going back later. I'll be 200.
But yeah, no, get Nigel to 600 subscribers as well. He's really close and he really deserves it as well. Definitely.
I think when I get to 1,000, I'm going to do like what you did, like a little raffle prize thing.
Yeah, that would be good, definitely. And yeah, well, great stuff there. Let's get into the comments. And we've got Matt Chats here. Hello, mate. Setting his best Windsor Davis voice. Hello, lovely boys.
Hello, lovely boys.
That's meant off what Mum in it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Good TV series, that, to be fair. Got Matt Chat saying, anyone watching any trailers for the Kingdom of Planet of the Apes looks promising and the Fall Guy looks fun. No, I still haven't seen the trailers, but I'm intrigued with Kingdom of Planet of the Apes because I do like the other Planet of the Apes films, well, the ones that I've seen with later trilogy. But it's a shame that it's going to Disney Plus. I think it's a film that should have gone to a cinema 100%. Fall Guy, for what I've heard about it last night, really does not sound good. So yeah, I'll probably skip that one. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I've checked out both trailers. I actually think the Planet of the Apes films with Andy Serkis is really underrated. I think all 3 of them films are really, really great. So intrigued to see what they're going to do with Kingdom. It's directed by Wes Ball, who does the Maze Runner films. So they're definitely going to have some good action sequences in there. And Fall Guy's got a really good cast with obviously Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. But looks a fun thing. But I'm not really sure. I'm convinced Ryan Gosling in the role after a lot of serious stuff. And so I'm looking forward for both of them. And like you said, Scott, sad that Planet of the Apes potentially is going to go on Disney Plus. I think that'll be such a waste.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. It's such a shame. But yeah, awesome stuff there, Kieran. And what about yourself, Nigel?
I have no interest in either.
That's fair enough. Could definitely understand that. No worries. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailers to these yet, but I do want to check out Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because I love the only Planet of the Apes movie I don't like is the Tim Burton one. Yeah, I've not don't know or know much at all about the Fall Guy.
No, I'm not. I don't really know much about it either. First time I heard of it was yesterday, to be fair. But yeah, no worries, Andy.
Apparently based on the old TV series. It's like, leave it alone.
Yeah, definitely 100%. And we've got Jake from Jake Talks Movies and Horror. Hello, mate. Good to see you here. Says, hey, you sexy bitches. Hope you're having a better day than I am. Sorry to hear you're not having a good day, mate. Hope it improves tomorrow. But thank you for joining the stream. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, keep your chin up, mate.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got Sinkin here as well. Hello, mate. We have just literally talked about the Fall Guy, but thank you so much for the question anyway. Really do appreciate it. And we got Matt Chat saying, lads, not sure if you're aware of this YouTuber with Physical Media Report every Monday. He puts out videos on what's upcoming with Blu-ray and 4K. It's pretty good. It's worth a look. I recognise the name, but I don't know if I've seen any of the videos. But the name sounds very familiar. What about yourself, Kieran?
No, never heard of him. But no, I'm always on the look for really sort of cool physical media, trying to build it up. So yeah, I'll definitely have a look. It might be able to help Andy with his collection. I think he's struggling a little bit behind there. Well, there's a lot of movies. I wish I had that many.
It is a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't think it's enough, but yeah.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
I've definitely heard of that channel, And at first I thought it was that mid-level media fella, that Ken, because I think he does a physical media report on his. But he is unbearable. He's absolutely unbearable. It's gobshite, never shuts up. But I've definitely heard of the physical media report. I don't know if he's UK or US, I don't know, but I've definitely heard of him.
Yeah, no worries, Nigel, all good there. And what about yourself, Andy?
No, I've not heard of him, I'm sorry to say. Yeah.
No worries, Andy, all good. Got Winslow here with a Winslow wave. Hello, mate. And we've also got Luke from Luke's World's Movies TV. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. So, Scott, Andy, Rockgod and Film Review Central. Watched anything good recently? Did just talk about that at the start of stream, but thank you for your comment. Really do appreciate it, mate. And we've got Danny Dukes here as well. Hello, Danny. Great to see you here, mate.
All right, Danny.
We've got Winslow saying, since it's Noir-vember, what are some of your favourite noir films? Very good question there, Winslow. I can't think of many noir films, to be fair, that I've actually seen.
Is noir old black and white films?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it means.
It's like it's like its own genre of films.
Right.
It's kind of like a detective film with it's got like a femme fatale in it.
Right.
Would Casablanca count as one? No, that's not. No. I don't think I've seen many. To be honest, I can't think of one. Sorry.
No, I don't think I.
Or paint yourself, Kieran.
No, I'm trying to think, but I think they're like classic sort of 50s, sort of between 1920s, 30s to 50s. So I can't say that I've really touched into that genre or that decade a lot. So sorry, Winslow.
No worries, Kieran. You've got any, Nigel?
No, same here.
No worries.
Sorry, old bean.
What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen them, but movies like Sunset Boulevard and Double Indemnity, and more of a modern one, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah.
Yeah, no, so I've watched that one, so yeah, that'll be mine.
I thought that was just science fiction.
It's kind of a film noir with a science fiction backdrop.
I have seen Blade Runner twice. Loathed it both times. But I give it a fair go.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You know.
And see if it changes, yeah.
I hated it the first time I saw it. I didn't get what it was about, so that's what
I hated it both. I even bought it the second time to watch.
Wow. What about the sequel? What about the sequel? What about the sequel? Well, that was like 35 years, wasn't it? Sort of away from the other one. So what was that?
You don't really think I'll watch a sequel after the Fest fucker, do you?
No, sorry, Nigel. That question wasn't directed to you, mate. But,
oh, sorry.
I got that impression.
But awesome choices there, Andy.
Cheers, Scott.
No worries. We got Ian Hill with Ramblings here. Hello, mate. Good
all right,
to see
Ian.
you. He says, hi, everyone. Hope you're well.
Big, beautiful bastard, yeah.
Indeed. Have a great grand time, he says. Indeed, we will, mate.
A great grand time.
And we've got Slipknot fans. So, hello,
Pink Wave.
Question: do you guys know a movie called Two Evil Eyes, directed by Dario Argento and George Romero? I've never heard of this movie before. I just saw the Blu-ray artwork today. I have definitely heard of that film before, but it's really good things about it. Obviously, two geniuses of horror there working on that film, so yeah, but I definitely got to check that out at some point. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I've heard of the movie the same way that Slipknot did with the artwork, and I thought the artwork looked pretty cool, so it got me intrigued. So yeah, I'll put it on the list, but trying to go through the classic sort of horror movies and then hopefully trying to find some other good ones. So definitely add it on the list.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. And Nigel, what about yourself?
Yes, I've got it on Blu-ray with the lenticular slip on Blue Underground. It's two stories. I think one directed each type of thing. It was pretty good. It wasn't the greatest film, but it wasn't terrible. Definitely rewatchable, but it's not one of my favourites type of thing. It could have been better for saying who made it. Put it that way. But it was very enjoyable though. I did enjoy it.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Glad you enjoyed it, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I've seen it. Saw it a couple of years ago, but I've got to agree with Nigel. It's good, but it's not amazing. I think one of the stories has got Harvey Keitel in it, and the other one's got Adrian Barbeau. I think.
Harvey Keitel, that's right. Yeah, that rings a bell. A long time ago since I watched it, but I remember thinking, well, I enjoyed that, but I thought it was going to be better. But
Yeah, I was the same.
I think I'm due another watch of it. I need to dig it out and have another go.
Yeah, I was the same. I wasn't overly fussed, but I still enjoyed it. It's got two talented directors behind it, so it's just.
I think if you're an Argento or Romero or both fan, it's worth getting just to put in your collection. I think you'll watch it more than once. It is good. Just don't expect it to be like the best thing they've ever done, because it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. We got Tom 180 here. Hello, Tom, mate. Good to see you here.
An awful lot of this going on tonight.
Indeed, yeah. We got Fat Chat saying, just watch the new South Park. Oh, they whipped at Disney a new ring piece there.
Good.
I need to see this new South Park episode, to be fair. It sounds really funny. But have you seen it yet, Kieran?
No, I've not seen it, but no, that definitely intrigues me. That's a very good review of the new stuff. That's very well worded. So yeah, no, I'll watch it straight after this.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Nigel, are you a fan of South Park or not really your thing?
It's not my thing, but I do like the sound of that. I did see one little sketch which made me proper belly laugh, but apart from that, I'm not a fan. The sketch I saw was when he was on Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
Okay.
And it was a one-word answer. People who annoy you. That. Jesus Christ, it almost killed me.
I think I remember that vaguely, yeah.
Well, I don't think I should really say.
No. But
You blurt it out. Oh my God! But I fancy seeing that. I want to see what they've said about Disney.
Yeah, it sounds interesting, to be fair. Does that intrigue you, Randy?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a massive South Park fan, but I've not seen that yet. I think the problem with South Park is that it's that relevant that it immediately becomes dated.
Right, yeah.
When they attack stuff. But when like South Park back in the day when it started, those episodes to me aren't dated.
Yeah.
Like what they're doing now is still clever, but it's the fact that it's too relevant to the time. What they're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
And when you go back and rewatch it, it doesn't hold up as much for me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Could definitely understand that, and that I do agree with that as well. Definitely.
God, how long's it been running now?
It started 1997. It started.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's quite a while then.
It's still going.
Yeah.
It's been on the go 26 years. No wonder. They're having to do relevant stuff because they'll have run out of ideas.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Would you keep thinking of new stuff for that long?
I don't know, to be fair. It's quite impressive how they do
it. Some going that, yeah. Whether you like it or not, it's irrelevant, man. That's some achievement, that.
Definitely,
I wasn't.
100%.
I wasn't even bored when it started, so that just shows you.
Really? Wow!
I just even put it. No, it puts into perspective a little bit for me.
Damn.
And we've got Jake saying no self promo for me, but he's 27 for 500. Awesome stuff, mate. Hope you get to 500 soon.
Oh, well, you give me 5 and I'll give you 27.
That sounds good. Oh, and here he is. We've got Mike from Digis.
Oh.
I mean, Mike, should I say? That's how it goes. And he says, Scott, Nige, Andy, and Kieran. Hello, Mike. Good to see you here.
Mike!
And thank you for having us all on your final live stream last night. It was awesome. We
yes,
all really enjoyed
it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we all had a blast.
Defo. And he says, hope you fellas are doing well. Yeah, doing very well, thank you.
All the better for seeing your double chocolate McDonald's pie munching motherfucking face.
And we got Jake saying he's just bought with strangers. One a half three-way media book from
The
Germany.
Strangers 1 and 2, you dozy bastard. The Strangers a half. I'm so glad I didn't go to the same school as that fucker. I just bought The Strangers a half. Blu-ray media book. What's that mean? They've sawn it in half. You need to get your bell end button back.
That was perfect for that.
What a bell end! I can't keep doing live performances free of charge of it. You've got to get your phone out.
Sorry about that, Jake, for me being an absolute shite reader. But yeah, glad you got the media book from Germany. £22. Wow, that is awesome. But
tell us what Strangers a half is like when you've watched it.
Or Strangers 1 and 2, as it would be called everywhere else.
What do you think? Do you think it could be that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't actually seen those films before. I heard very good things about them. Do really want to watch them. What about yourself, Kieran?
No wonder he's sat next to me, he's shaking his fucking head listening to this. Sat there going, what a fucking crock.
No, I've never seen it, but I'm looking forward to watching Strangers 1, 1.5, and 2. So I'm looking forward to that.
All three of them.
All three of them, why not?
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
I really like both, yeah. I got the what do you call them? Second sight release of The Strangers, and it absolutely freaked me the fuck out. And then I got the second one on US import because you got a slipcover with it. And that was, for saying it was a sequel, a lot of people say it was shit. I really enjoyed it. Both of them, they're really creepy. And you think, shit, this could happen. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the first one was loosely based on a true story, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that, to be fair. That's
which is
cool.
fucking horrific when you think about it.
Yeah, because they're meant to be quite gory as well, aren't they, with Strangers films?
It's not so much the gore, it's the fact that not only is it what they do, but it's that awful subject. It's a home invasion one.
Right, yeah.
Oh, it really is. It really gets you. It's creepy as fuck.
Awesome.
And Liv Tyler's amazing in it.
Who's that, sorry? What's her name?
Liv Tyler, you know, Steven Tyler, Aerosmith's daughter.
Oh, yeah, Liv Tyler.
She's in the first one.
She's a good actress, to be fair, in some stuff.
She is.
Like Liv Tyler. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed both films. And what about yourself, Andy?
I think I've seen the first one, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't really remember much about it.
No worries.
I think what's even creepier as well, the people who are doing the invasion, they're not all men. That's there's women as well. It's not pleasant. It's a great film, but don't watch it on your Todd, or don't let it put you on a downer, because it's just the thought of it. But I have heard people say that was shit. That really isn't.
Yeah.
It's too fucking scary to be shit. And not so much a scary film, but scary what happens. Put yourself in their position and you will fill your briefs.
Yeah, I have heard a few people complain about the second one before, to be fair, but I always thought it sounded really good. So.
It is. I really enjoyed
it. Awesome stuff, Nigel. And we got Slipknot fans saying that Maltese Falcon is noir. That's a really good film, to be fair.
I haven't seen that.
No worries. He says he thinks Casablanca is also considered a noir, but not 100% noir.
I haven't seen that either.
It's a really good film, that, to be fair. Both Humphrey Bogart films, really good. I got Wednesday saying, if you're looking for a good noir, four of my favourites are Double Identity, but Sweet Smell. How do you pronounce it? Indemnity. Is that
Double Indemnity.
Indemnity, right. Indemnity. Awesome. Cheers, Andy.
And the Sweet Smell of Poussoir.
Pussoir.
Sweet Smell of Success, Night of the Hunter, and The Big Heat. Awesome stuff. I need to see Night of Hunter. I've actually heard that's a really good film, to be fair. Same as the others. Definitely want to check those out. You seen any
The Sweet Smell
those?
of Pussoir, Night of the Hunter, and The Big Spam Javelin.
What about yourself, Kieran?
No, never seen any of them, but yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Need to watch some noir films. So yeah, that's a good start. Cheers, Winslow.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
Don't fancy them. I probably will end up watching Casablanca because somebody sent me on DVD to watch. It's not a film I would choose to watch, but the fact it's been sent to me, I will get around to it eventually. I can't promise I'll like it because they're just not my thing.
That's fair enough. Can definitely understand that. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I've seen all of them. Yeah, Double Indemnity is great. The Sweet Smell of Success, I think that's got Tony Curtis and Burt Lancaster in it.
Cool.
Night of the Hunter, that's the one with Robert Mitchum when he's got
Robert Mitchum.
Love and Hate tattooed on his knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
And The Big Heat, I've definitely seen it, but I can't remember.
Is that the remake? Dennis Quaid's in the remake, isn't he?
I've not seen the remake.
No, I haven't.
I'm sure they did a remake of that. I've not seen either.
I'd say Psycho might qualify for noir in parts.
Maybe.
If it does, I'll have that one.
Yeah, because that's kind of like a horror film with like noir grated into it. I don't know.
Just like spaghetti bolognese with parmesan grated on the top.
Yeah, exactly.
It was.
I just loves me some Psycho.
Yeah, all 4 films, all of them fantastic. First one probably more. Actually, no, I like the second one more than the first one, actually. But the first one's brilliant as well. Got Winslow saying, yeah, Blade Runner's a neo noir. Awesome stuff. Yeah. Thank you for letting us know.
Neo noir. Wow, there's another new one.
Yeah. And we got Matt Chat saying, yeah, Nigel, physical media report is at like mid-level media. He does go on a bit. I recognise that name.
Oh, God, he can talk. He puts all of us to shame.
Oh, okay.
And that's even when whether it be Jake or Ryan or Jamie or Sam or Delboy, if I get all 5 of them on, and he would still put them to shame. He does breathe through his arsehole when he talks. We're going to be talking about, he says that as well, he doesn't say talk. We're going to be talking about something. This is the motherfucker who does a monthly, audit with his wife to see how much he spent. And all the looks that she gives him, that's worth watching. Yeah. But I do agree. He is a good source of releases, but just get your hand on the skip button because he just never stops.
That's fair enough.
The stuff is
great on you after a while. This is the one who a certain person we know invited on the stream, and he went no.
Oh right.
That sounds like therapy with his wife, though, going through all the bank transfer.
He's cringing. You can see him cringing. She's looking at him. How much did you pay for that? Oh, $50. Well, don't you already have that another 4 times? But yeah, but it's in a nice case of that, and you just see her face. She's not impressed. I can see him getting divorced.
Half the collection going.
So if you're watching, Ken, please shut the fuck up for 2 minutes and give your ass a chance to breathe.
Have we got Andy from Andy's Like Stuff here? Hello, mate. He says, hi, lads. What's your thoughts on Team America? For me, it's hilarious. I quite like the film, to be fair. I think it's very funny. Definitely couldn't get away making that film today, that's for sure. But yeah, well, I quite like it. It's funny in places. It's not great, but yeah, it's all right. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, it's one of them films that you got to take it for what it is. It is fun to check out, but yeah, you just got to remember that the jokes were made in that time. So that's why you gotta remember as it goes on. But yeah, it's fine.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Have you heard of it before, Nigel?
Can't say that I have.
No worries, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
It's been ages since I've seen it, but I do remember it being hilarious. Because I know the guys who made it from South Park, they vowed never to make a sequel to it. But I just remember it being quite funny.
Yeah.
South Park again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about South Park.
We've got that Jake saying that it sounds like a deal to him, Nigel. Looks like you got
excellent stuff, mate.
Also got Luke saying The Simpsons has 34 seasons and Family Guy has 22. Wow, that's a lot of seasons. To be honest,
I actually really used to hate Family Guy with a passion as well. I absolutely love it now. But yeah. I've tried Simpsons. No. And I've tried South Park. That voice, that whatever the character is. You're laughing because you know exactly who I mean. That's a fucking talent.
I think if you saw some episodes with Cartman and what he does, I think you'd find it hilarious because he does some nasty shit.
I've had more fun squeezing me fucking spots on me ass.
Put that bit at the end.
But I actually quite like Family Guy, to be fair. So
I love Family Guy. I'm fucking South Park.
Yeah, but I used to watch Family Guy when I was younger. It's not too bad. Simpsons, I've tried, can't get into it.
Really you don't like it either?
No, I don't like it
wow.
at all. Never liked
it. Flatten your fucking hair, you idiot.
Even when I was younger, I just never got into it. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, loads of my friends growing up was fans of The Simpsons. So I've watched odd episodes, but no, I'd never like dedicate time to go and watch like season after season. Family Guy I enjoy though. I've always enjoyed that. So yeah, I always watch it. Always check out Family Guy in a few clips. So yeah, it's good.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Really glad you enjoy Family Guy.
I don't know how they get away with half of their stuff on Family Guy, mind.
No, I don't.
Herbert the pervert.
I'm surprised nowadays that hasn't been took off. Chris!
Hi, Chris.
Get your house back here.
What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I love The Simpsons up to a point. I think the first 10 seasons are amazing. But after that, the show just became so mediocre. And I really, really enjoy Family Guy as well. I think that's a show for me that's gotten stronger as it's gone on.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Andy. Great stuff there. Have we got Jake saying Strangers 1 and 2 right up there with, oh God.
1992 Space Movie.
Space Movie. And we've also got Jake. I can imagine Scott in Scream. What's your favourite scary movie? Mortal Kombat. You evil fucker.
Do.
That would be something. And we've got Carlos from Eastwood for Life fan. Hello, Carlos. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Hi, Carlos, mate.
Carlos.
We've got Matt Chat saying, what you all making of the final Beatles song? I think it's nice, gets better on repeat. It's no Free as a Bird just yet, but pretty good. Video is sad, a bit haunting. I actually haven't heard the latest Beatles song yet, in all honesty. I really need to listen to it, as they are my favourite band of all time as of right now. But yeah, don't know, I just haven't got around to listening to it yet, but definitely will do soon. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I've checked it out. Oh, family's big Beatles fans, big music fans. So yeah, I've always liked the Beatles and history. I think it's really cool that a new Beatles song came out. We spoke a little bit about it last night on Mike's channel. So I've not seen the video yet, but I heard it's directed by Peter Jackson. So I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to checking it out. So yeah, pretty decent song, but I think it's got a bit of a mixed reaction from what I've been told anyway. But no, I enjoyed it.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Really glad you enjoyed it. And didn't know Peter Jackson done a video. To be fair, that's really cool to hear.
Yeah, he did the documentary for Disney Plus, which was like really, really long. So he did that.
Back.
Yeah, Get Back. Yeah.
I've got the 3-disc set Blu-ray over there of that.
Same.
Yeah. So
I've only watched the first 2 discs. I need to watch the actual gig that they did on the rooftop. That's the only one I haven't watched.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, so what a performance. But yeah, no. I'm looking forward to checking out the video though, especially with the fact it sounds a bit haunting. So yeah, it's good.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. And what about yourself, Nigel?
I've only actually started liking the Beatles between the last 5 to 7 years because I have absolutely hated them all my life. And then I was looking for "Come Together" as a single because I really do like that song, and I didn't realise it's actually a B-side. It's the B-side of, I think it's "Yesterday." And then it was cheaper to get, those red and blue compilation albums.
Yeah.
The red one's got the earlier stuff, the blue one's got the lid. It was cheaper to get the double LP second hand of that than it was to get the 7-inch single.
Oh, wow.
And when I played it, I was like, "Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one." So I ended up getting them both, and that's started from there. I've got a couple of the albums now. I haven't heard that song yet, the new one, but as I was telling Andy earlier on, it's just been released as well as a 7-inch blue vinyl. If there's any vinyl head / Beatles fans out there and you want to get it. But I have no idea what it's like. I want to have a listen though. I'm intrigued. But "Free as a Bird," that was another one that had never been released before. That only came out about 94, I think it was.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
That was another unearthed one that came out that went straight to number 1. I wasn't overly keen on it.
No, I don't like it either, to be fair, Nigel. Not one of my favourite songs in theirs, to be honest.
It didn't sound like their usual stuff at all. It was like totally different.
Yeah, bit strange, that one, to be fair. I do agree with that. But awesome stuff, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I listened to it yesterday. I haven't seen the video yet though, but on first impression, I wasn't that keen on it. But saying that, I've only listened to it once, and this is coming from a big Beatles fan.
Yeah.
But the biggest testament I can give it is that it doesn't sound like anything they've done before, because I'm a strong believer that no 2 Beatles songs sound the same. For me,
yeah.
Every song they do sounds different to the last one.
I agree with that. Yeah.
This new one definitely fits in with that. It doesn't sound like any other Beatles song you've heard before. It's slow sort of ballad, but it's I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times.
Yeah. That's fair enough, Andy. No worries there. Hope you enjoy it next time round.
Yeah, thanks, Scott.
Wasn't "Free as a Bird" slow as well? That was like a ballady thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that people got to listen to it and go, "Not keen on that." I think there's a reason why the band didn't actually release it at the time when they recorded it. They obviously weren't happy with it.
It's strange to listen to those types of songs that come out after, because the recording of John Lennon's voice sounds quite old, but the music sounds new, and it doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite fit.
I think they've remixed them to death, haven't they? Though
it's always.
I think they've tried to make them sound modern.
It's always a bit distracting. It takes you out of the song. It's like a bad effect in a movie. It can take you out of the movie.
In "Free in a Bird," "Free in a Bird," "Free as a Bird." I know it's like an old song, but don't they do like a weird echo on the drum when he hits the snare? Isn't it like a? Instead, just like.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mix. Why not release it how they recorded it, how they would have released it in the 60s or 70s? They have to fuck about with things.
Yeah.
Can you imagine John Lennon? You can fucking get that back to how it was, because that's shite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he would say.
I think that's why a lot of people are thinking, "Oh, I'm not sure about that,"
Quite possibly. Definitely, yeah.
I think with "Free as a Bird," they're trying to make them sound like fucking Oasis.
Yeah, that's what I got from it, to be fair.
What's the point?
Don't know. Really don't know there, to be fair, but it does.
The thing is, if you release a 7-inch single of the Beatles just farting for 4 minutes, it would sell. There's no need to remix it.
Yeah, true. I definitely agree with that as well. And we got Jake saying, "Sweet smell of puss bar, yeah, with a white pong."
Ooh, crampish.
We've got Carlos saying, "Just heard Screen Factory has announced the 4K release of The Dead Zone. Any fans of it?" I've actually never seen that before, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about that film. Is it directed by David Cronenberg, that one?
Yeah.
Really want to check that film out at
Christopher
some point,
Walken.
to be fair. Oh, even better. Awesome stuff.
And, Mr. Sheen. Martin Sheen.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Have you seen it before, Kieran?
No, never seen it. Never seen it before, but the talent involved sounds pretty good. So, yeah, I even might get the 4K release then, and check it out.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
It is, without any shadow of a doubt, my favourite David Cronenberg film, and definitely one of the best Stephen King adaptations. It is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It is outstanding. I got the Scream Factory Blu-ray a couple of years back, and it was like, wow. And then they're going to do this again, bastards.
Yeah.
I would love it on 4K, but I don't know, because when I got the Blu-ray, that was just as expensive as what the 4Ks are. And with the 4Ks as well, with Scream Factory, they don't use this stupid, newly commissioned, shitty artwork. They're using the real, proper cinema poster art. So much nicer. Even on the slips, it's a cinema art. So I would absolutely love it. But if I can get it like how I got Creepshow, like 23, 24 quid, then yeah, I'd definitely get it.
Awesome.
But I'm not going to pay 30, 35 quid for it when I've already got it. But I can't recommend that film enough.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really excited to check it out now. Definitely, that sounds awesome. What about yourself, Andy?
I'm sorry to say, I wasn't a big fan of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That does surprise me.
I liked it, but I did not love it, and I was expecting to love it. But I think my expectations were too high. Maybe I need to give it another rewatch. It's been ages since I've seen it as well.
Martin Sheen, wow, what a part. He's absolutely unbelievable in it. It's even got Herbert Lom in it.
Oh, is it?
He's going, oh, is it? Who the fuck's Herbert Lom? Yeah. He was in the Pink Panther films. He's in Mark of the Devil, which is a video nasty. He's been in loads of stuff. You'd know his face.
Yeah. I've heard
I'm not sure if he's been in any Bond films. I'm not sure.
No.
He is a famous actor. He's very famous actor. You'd know him.
I've heard of Pink Panther films, of course, but never got round to watching those either myself. Got Jake saying he's a proud gobshite, and he's proud. Awesome.
Well, mid-level media would give you a run for your money when he was talking about stuff.
And we've got Andy saying Dark City's a great noir film. Like, that didn't actually occur to my mind, to be fair, but that is a very good film. Do really like that. Awesome concept, and yeah, got some great actors in that one. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't class that as a noir film, but yeah, no, that's definitely one that I'd put high up there for sure.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Glad you enjoyed it. What about yourself, Nigel? No,
I've never fucking heard of it.
No worries, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's a really underrated film, Dark City.
I agree, 100%. Awesome stuff, Andy. Have we got Prone Down Under here? Hello, mate. Good to see you here.
Oh, at noon.
And we got Jake saying he has all 22 seasons of Family Guy. God, some of them were hard to find. Yeah, I can imagine they were, to be fair.
Yeah.
Got Prone Down Under says he remembers tuning Team America off after 10 minutes. He obviously didn't get it. That's fair enough, mate. No worries. And we've got Paul from Mad Prime Movies. Hello, mate. Good to see you here. Says, hope it all well. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Got Slipknot fans saying, what do you guys think of Stephen King's Thinner, 1996, and what's your favourite parts? I've never heard of that film, to be honest. But if it's Stephen King, I'm assuming it'd be pretty good. To be fair. What about yourself, Kieran?
No, I've watched a fair few Stephen King adaptations, but never this one. So yeah, no, I've never heard of this one.
No worries, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
I do have it, but only on DVD. I haven't watched it for donkey's years, but it is pretty damn good. Really good. It's basically, I can't remember what the reason is, but I think this fella's eating and he's putting more and more and more weight on.
Yeah.
And he goes to see this gypsy, I think it's the gypsy woman. Or is it the bloke with the long hair?
I think it's a bloke, and there's another woman that he starts to get like sort of involved with, but
and he does something to upset them, doesn't he? So they put a curse on him.
They put a curse on him to lose weight.
Touch him with one finger and go thinner, and he just starts to get thinner and thinner and thinner. And he's going looking for the gypsy. Will you take this fucking curse off me?
Yeah.
No. Fuck off.
It's the guy.
It's when it's based on a Stephen King book, but when he was writing as Richard Bachman, like when he did The Running Man and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Sounds really good, to be fair. Like, it sounds a bit... Are you a fan of it, Andy?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's pretty fun. The main guy in it is the guy who plays RoboCop in RoboCop 3 instead of Peter Weller.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember RoboCop 3, to be fair. It's been ages since I've seen that.
It is such a good film, though. Definitely worth watching.
Awesome stuff. Got Praying Down Under saying he loves Family Guy. Awesome stuff. And he says he also agrees about the Simpsons got boring after a while. Yeah, definitely. Well, I thought it was boring from first season, to be honest, but that's just me. Got Matt Chat saying, nice, does your man Ken really do videos with his Burberry Colton for buying blue face?
She doesn't so much scold him, but you can see she's fucking not amused. It's once a month he does what they call an audit. So you'll have to go through and look for them, but he just tries to talk his way out of set reasons of buying certain films and how much he's paid for them and like the amount of sort of like versions he's got of it. And she's going, well, you've already got that, haven't you? Yeah, but look at this. You get a nice slip cover or it's in a nice box. And she's like, and then they tot up every month how much he's spent. Wow, you should see the amount of money he spends on the stuff like.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I've seen a couple of his videos, but I'm not 100% sure. And
if he didn't gob on the way he does, I would probably watch all of his stuff. But I just can't bear listening to him. After a while, he just goes on and on. Worse than me.
Yeah, that don't sound good, to be fair. But film stuff sounds pretty good. I might give it a go, to be fair.
Just try one of his videos and you'll hear what he's talking about. When he's talking, you're going to go, you fucking bastard.
Definitely. And we got Pro Down Under saying, come together as great bass. Awesome stuff.
I actually like the Michael Jackson version, to be honest.
I do.
Well. Yeah, it's good.
I can play Come Together on the bass.
It's not that hard of a riff. When I learned it's
for years I was playing it wrong. I was actually playing it more difficult than what it is. You know when it goes like boom boom, there's a slide, boom boom boo. I wasn't doing a slide. I thought it was like dee. I was doing a little twiddly bit because I learned by ear, and I was like, "Why are you fucking overcomplicate? It's a slide, so much easier."
Yeah. And we've got Gary here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here.
All right, Gaz.
Hey, Gary.
Got Matt Chat saying the Subplot Boys made some other funny film like Basketball and Orgasmo.
Yeah, it's basketball. It's like a cross between baseball and basketball. The sport
right,
yeah, you enjoy that.
I have heard of that film, to be fair. I've heard it's actually pretty funny, to be fair. Have you seen it before, Kieran?
No, never seen it. But yeah, sounds interesting.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. And you're a fan of it, Andy?
Yeah, I love them both. Basketball's pretty funny, and Orgasmo's Oh god, it's fucking hysterical. It's like
I'm assuming it's something to do with orgasms.
It's sort of like about these two Mormons at the beginning of the film. They're like going around California, like trying to spread the word of the religion Mormon. And then one of them gets noticed by the porn industry, and they're like, we need a star for our series of films, Orgasmo, and we need a superhero to be like the main porn star. And one of them gets recruited, and he like plays this porn star who has this gun, and if you get shot by the gun, you just jizz in your pants. He's got a sidekick called Choda Boy.
Orgasmo and Choda Boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's as batch. It's Ron Jeremy's in it as well. It's about as fucking nuts as it sounds.
Of course he fucking was.
Yeah.
You only mentioned the word porn, and he's got to be there.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's funny as fuck. Like the Choda Boy's got like this thing he puts on his head, this big fuck off rubber dildo. It's fucking funny.
It does sound funny, to be fair. But
it's that South Park humor, and it is funny as fuck. Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Andy. Glad you enjoyed them. And we've got Carlos saying horror remakes, but Hills Have Eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Evil Dead. Which one do you guys prefer? Oh, that's a tough one because I love all three of those.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. I love all three, so that is a toughie.
I don't know if I can do it. Maybe Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I really like all three. I think I'm going to go Texas. Really good remake there. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I feel like if you asked me that question on a different day, I might say a different answer. But yeah, I'm going to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre off the top of my head. That was, that one's a pretty good one. But all three are really good.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Glad you enjoy them all. What about yourself, Nigel?
I think it's very easy to say that the least favourite one, which doesn't take anything away from it, my least favourite one, though, is The Evil Dead. So it would be out of the other two. Bit like Kieran, I think if you ask me on a different day, I might change my mind. It's so close, but I'm gonna say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But it's kind of like that with that and The Hills of Eyes. It's that close, but I'll say Texas Chainsaw probably because I think I've actually watched that one more. And what a cracking film! But all three of them are.
Yeah, I think they all have similar sort of vibes to them with a horror aspect to it. To be fair. Awesome
I just think they did a fantastic job with all three of them, to be honest.
I do. Great films. And Hills of Eyes, I would say, is better than the original, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, not quite. Evil Dead, definitely not, but still great remakes. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well. I love the remake. I think it's great. I think for that title, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, out of those three movies, that one probably has the least amount of gore in it compared to the other two. But I still think it's just an amazing film. It's much more grounded. You feel that Texan heat in it. It's a sticky, sweaty movie. The what they did with the hitchhiker in the beginning is fucking amazing. I just love that sequence with that tracking shot. Oh, it's fucking incredible.
I'm just going to say, when that pans out, my jaw dropped at the cinema. I was like, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Unbelievable.
And even like the start of it and the end of it with like the found footage look is just really cool. The ending to that movie is fucking creepy. But I'm not taking anything away from the other two because the other two are great gore fests. But Texas Chainsaw, I just think that's a legit awesome movie. The remake.
Did you like the prequel as well, Andy?
It's all right. It's a bit of a downer, that movie.
I loved it, but
I thought it was all right.
Technically, you could watch them with the prequel first as one like continuous thing, but I do think it's best if you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre first and then do the prequel after it. But that would make a nice box set from Second Sight, double 4K release with that and the prequel together.
Yeah, that was the first Texas Chainsaw film I saw, the remake, the 03 one.
Really?
Yeah. And then I watched the original, and I was like, it was nothing like what I expected it to be.
The original, I must admit, first time I seen it, I absolutely hated it. I thought it was one of the biggest piles of shit I'd ever seen. The bit where with the sledgehammer in the head and the body going, it knocked me sick for the rest of the day. I couldn't eat out. And then it wasn't until years later I watched it again, and I liked it a bit better. And the more I watched it, the more I liked it. I know it's daft doing that sometimes. Like, why should you have to watch a film to make sure you like it? But I kind of knew I was liking it, but I just wanted to see if it grew on me, and it did. I think I like them level pegging for different reasons, though, because sometimes, again, if you ask me which one do I like, the remake or the original, one day I'll say one, another day I'll say the other. So, but they're both very different films, even though it's a remake of a Chainsaw film.
Awesome stuff, Nigel, and great answer, Andy. What's it not fun? Same with Dead Zone. It's one of the Cronenberg's best movies and one of Christopher Walken's best roles. I mentioned it to Movie Bug, and I was surprised when he said he never heard of it before.
Wow.
Yeah, that does surprise me, to be fair, because James is a big fan of his 80s horrors, so that's quite surprising, to be fair.
I must admit, though, when you mention Cronenberg, it does seem to be one that gets very overlooked.
That's true.
It's not really Cronenberg people who pick it, because they go for stuff like Scanners and Rabid and Crash and all that type of stuff, and Videodrome. Well. It's the horror fans who'll pick the Dead Zone usually.
Got a Fly as well, of course, with Jeff Goldblum as well.
Yeah. I keep forgetting he did that.
Yeah, probably one of his better films. That one, to be fair, I really like Fly remake.
I think that's his best film, personally.
See, I think the Dead Zone. The Dead Zone blows that out of the water, but I do love the Fly.
I really liked Videodrome as well. To be fair, I thought that was really good. And Carlos is a big fan of it as well. Awesome stuff there. And we got Grant Atkins saying, hope we get to see any Scott Idol songs we've never heard of. Well, any suggestions, and I'll be sure to sing a few of them. And
the bed's too big without you by the Police.
Look at Billy the movie critic.
Billy. Which song was that by, please? Sorry, Nigel.
Hey?
Which song was it? You said the Police song, didn't you? Which song was it?
The bed's too big without you, off Regatta de Blanc.
I don't even know that song, to be honest. I don't even...
Right, there's your homework for next week. Get it listened to and learn to give it a rock roll next week.
Oh, okay, cool, will do. Awesome stuff, Nigel.
You've got homework on your own. You got your homework on your own stream, Scott. That's brilliant.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, you have to keep him on his toes.
Yeah, 100%, Nigel. Have you got Jake saying a package just turn up? That but Mrs. has surprised me. She's bought me our limited edition for Creepshow 2. Got good in here.
Oh,
awesome
bless her.
Stuff. Great to hear there, Jake. Awesome stuff. Got Carlos.
She's a keeper.
We got Nigel and Carlos saying Nigel Herbert Lom loves Peter Sellers, Inspector Dreyfus, and Inspector Clouseau. Is that how you pronounce that?
Clouseau.
Oh, Clouseau, sorry.
That's up there with fucking Stranger's Art. Stranger's Art.
And we got Prone Down Under saying sliding bass.
Boom.
We got AP from Movie Cheer Podcast here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here. Saying, evening all. I watched The Shining for the first time this week and he wasn't a fan. What do you think of it? Oh, sorry to hear he wasn't a fan of it, mate. That's sad to hear. But I think it's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favourite horror films of all time. One of my favourite films of all time in general. Jack Nicholson just gives one of my favourite performances ever in that film. He's absolutely amazing in it. It's really creepy. Some scenes in that really do creep me out. And it's just such a fantastic, well-made horror film. Absolutely love it.
Same a bit of time. I'm exactly the same thing as what Scott's just said. One of my favourites. Absolutely love it. Creepy as fuck.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoy it, mate. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I really did did enjoy it. One of the sort of staple films within horror. I feel like if you're a horror fan, you've got to watch the movie. And one of my friends that I live with, he's a media student, and he says that like we actually had to assess that film and just the incredible level of intelligence from in terms of the filmmaking side is unbelievable. So he was just showing me all these notes and that made me like the movie even more. Just having breaking down the film, but no, really, really great horror film.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Really glad you enjoyed it, my friend. And what about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a horror masterpiece. It does deviate from the book a little bit, but I don't know, just in Kubrick's hands, he just killed it. Just absolutely made a magnificent film. Even though Stephen King doesn't like it himself, but yeah, for me, it's just amazing. It's so creepy.
It's not even like action packed or anything, is it?
No, not at all.
But there's just a brilliance about it. It's just, what a film! I love it.
It's just this family staying in this hotel, and it's just creepy as fuck. That's it.
And it really works. To be fair, it's great.
I like all the stuff in it when he's at the bar.
Yeah,
that's some of my favorite stuff. Yeah. Where he walks in and then he walks into the ballroom and it's just full of people, and you just think, what the fuck's going on here?
237. That's creepy as fuck. When he actually goes in the room.
Yeah.
Oof.
I've seen that documentary, Room 237. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, nice.
There's a good companion piece with it because that'll really get your brain thinking about that film. It's like, fucking hell.
That's one on 101. That if you want to get that, Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll have to have a look for that. I think I've seen it in John's cabinet on the videos. Yeah. I'll definitely have to get that.
It's weird because there's a bit where they talk about someone plays the film and then they play the film in reverse over it as well. So you're watching the film go forward and then you're watching the film go back, and there's a bit when he's in the bathroom and he looks like a clown and it's creepy as fuck.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's like it crosses over with one scene in the snow, and so his face looks really pale, and then there's red bits around his face, and he just looks like a fucking clown, and it's just terrifying.
Oh, this sounds really good. To be fair, I'm liking the sound of this. Awesome stuff, Andy. Great answer there. And we got Matt Chat saying Freeze Bird was a demo tape by Lennon, and 15 years after his death, Jeff Lynne had to work into the song, but couldn't separate the vocals from the piano. That's why it sounds off. Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
That explains things.
And he says he thinks it adds a haunting melody to that track.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We got Carlos saying, guys, what do you think about Arrow Video, UK and US releasing more well-known movies rather than cult movies these days, where before it was more of a cult movie label? Yeah, I think it's a really strange transition, to be fair, Carlos, and great question there, by the way. Yeah, well, I think they should stick more to the cult films. I think it made it a bit more interesting when they was doing that instead of releasing more of these really well-known popular films that you could probably get on any other label, to be honest. But the box sets are still really nice, but I would prefer them doing more cult films personally. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying there, Scott. I do think that's their appeal. That's what's probably drawing people in. And if they're doing the same repetition things that all streaming services are doing, there is a lot of options that out there for different people. So the fact that they're sort of going into the stereotypical thing sort of takes away the originality and potential intrigue. So for me, that's if they found that sort of niche market per se, then they should probably go along with that instead of just sort of following the pack. So no, I agree with what you're saying, mate.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
I do kind of agree with you two, but also there's two titles that I'd pre-ordered, like The Warriors. That's classed as a mainstream, but that also has a big cult following as well.
Yeah, it does.
And the other one, which is the Harrison Ford film Witness, I've been waiting for a decent release of that for ages, and if they're going to be the ones to do it, fair play to them. It's if they started doing stuff like, I don't know, Blade Runner or Star Wars and stuff like that. That's what I'd be thinking. Now, get a grip. But if it was them who got hold of like True Lies, fair play to you. Nobody else has released it. Let's get more of it. But I do think that they should keep releasing the vast majority of the cult stuff.
Yeah. I was mainly thinking more of films like Wolf of Wall Street and stuff like that, to be fair, because normally you definitely wouldn't associate Arrow with that sort of film.
True, but can you think of anybody else who could have done that better apart from Second Sight, and they wouldn't have released it?
No, that's very true. It's
a cracking version. If it's going to sell and if it's a decent enough film and it's keeping people going out and buying stuff, I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely awesome stuff there, Nigel, and very good answer there, my friend. What about yourself, Andy?
I hated the fact that they were doing more mainstream stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it, if I'm honest. I wish they'd go back to the 80s and 70s, find these gems, get the license to them, dust them off, and breathe new life into them. I really wish they'd go back to doing that.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, Andy. Great answer, and I
do agree with that as well, to be honest, because they did release some stuff that they unearthed from the 70s and stuff like you would never have got that in a million years from anybody else. All the Fulci stuff that's now becoming more mainstream, because until they release it, a lot of people go, never heard of this, never heard of this. Now it seems to be people like Fulci and Argento are like household names when they never used to be. So yeah, I think they still should do all that stuff, but for doing stuff like Witness, Warriors, and stuff that nobody else has released that you've been dying to get hold of. I mean, if they were to release a box set with Fright Night 1 and 2, and I bet there's none of us here who wouldn't fucking get the bastard.
Oh, I would get that 100%. Yeah, Andy would
definitely. So it depends.
It.
I mean, like I say, there's mainstream and there's mainstream. Witness is a big title, like a big studio title, but they haven't released it. So why haven't they released it? So if they're not going to, fair play to Arrow for getting it.
Yep, definitely 100% agree with that.
And the same with the Warriors. How long's everybody been screaming for a Warriors 4K? And then when that imprint one in Australia got released, we're like, yes, and we're like, it's Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, yeah.
So you think, there's not going to be a 4K? Then Arrow go, fucking is like, we've got it.
Yeah, to be fair, that was one of the most exciting ones that Arrow announced for me, I think. Because I really
so if they're going to release more stuff like that, yes, definitely. But do you mind like making it not as often? Because I'm fucking skint.
Yeah. I could definitely agree with sort of like both parties there. To be fair, I'm sort of with both sides on that one.
That's what I mean. It's a bit of a tricky one just to give a definitive yes or no answer. Like I like it, I don't like it, because it's got decent points on both sides.
I do agree with that. To be fair, definitely. Have we got Movie Cheer podcast asking, is there different cuts of the Shining film? Yeah, well, there's theatrical and director's cut, isn't there?
It's called extended cut. I think, to be fair, the one that we got, the shortened one, I think that's how Kubrick wanted it. And he said that this is a story I got told anyway. He put in the extra scenes and made the extended cut because people in America wouldn't understood the film without the extended scenes. I was like, what's being an American got to do with anything? I think it's better with the extra bits in as well.
I agree.
Loads better. It's nothing gory or like that, but the bit where she's running around the hotel and she runs in the room, the dance hall, and it explains why you've seen that room full of dance hall people. What she runs into, and they're all sat there. You're like, oh shit. When I first seen that, I was like, whoa, do I remember this?
Yeah, definitely. It's great.
I always watch the extended one. I never ever watch the shortened one anymore.
Same here. I always watch the extended one as well. But awesome stuff there, Nigel. Kieran, do you have a preference with this film?
The extended one on Halloween, they were showing it at my local cinema, so I checked that one out, and then they also showing Beetlejuice as well, so back to back. But no, they were showing the extended cut, and that was packed, absolutely packed in that cinema. So that's the one I always go towards.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Andy?
I can't remember the differences between the two of them, if I'm honest. But there's one bit in it, and it's that once you notice it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
And it's like towards
the
the
level
end.
of his whiskey glasses, eh?
No, it's towards the end. Well, there's the disappearing chair in that room when he's typing, for one.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, the chair in the background disappears. And the other bit is when he's chasing Danny through the maze at the end. Because it's that cold with snow. And this was Kubrick, because he was such a stickler for detail. When he's chasing Danny through the snow, there's no cold breath on him when he's chasing him.
Oh, I didn't.
When you watch it, it's just like...
There is on Danny, though, isn't there?
I think there might be. But definitely when Jack's chasing him through the maze, there's no cold breath on him.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
I didn't. Awesome stuff, Andy. Have we got Gary saying 2 cuts of a Shining, the shorter version he prefers, it's tighter and throws faster. That's fair enough, mate. Can definitely
There's too much cut out for my liking.
Yeah, I do agree with that. There is definitely quite a lot cut out of it. Have we got Carlos saying I've got to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, top-notch remake. Yep, 100% agree there. Got me Nigel here, hello mate. Says hi Scott, Kieran, Andy and Nige. And he also says, yoi!
Good evening, sir. You know that bit in The Shining, Andy, where I think it's when Danny has his first vision and the blood goes up, and then the next minute he's in bed, and that therapist sat in the bed talking to him. Then he goes and talks to the mum, and you hear the story about him yanking the arm for the first time.
Yeah, I think so.
All that entire scene is cut from the shortened version. That's one difference.
Right, okay.
You don't see that therapist woman at all. It's totally cut. It goes from when you see the blood, it goes dark. You get the date, and it's back to the hotel. There's nothing in the house. You don't see the house at all.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit cut out.
There's scenes like that cut out all over the place.
Yeah,
and the bit where he hires the bulldozer thing to go up in the ice.
Yeah.
When Holleran, he rings his mate, the baldy fella out of Stir Crazy, and he's in Rocky. He's one of Thingy's men, isn't he?
Yeah.
Apollo's. He's one of Apollo's men with the baldy head. He's in it, and he's like Dick Holleran rings him and says, "Can I hire a thing?" And he goes and picks it up. Like, all that's missing. You don't even see him in the film. That entire scene's gone.
That's quite a lot, to be fair. But yeah, no, the extended one is definitely better. I do agree. And we got Carlos saying, Nigel, I was saying with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, didn't like it the first time watching it, then loved it.
Yeah, it does take a few watches, doesn't it? But I mean, now you look at it, it's like people go, "Oh, that woman gets on my nerves, screaming all the way through it." And the way I say it to them is like, you can't say it gets on your nerves because you imagine yourself in her position, and that was really happening to you. Would you really be sat there going,
No,
you'd be screaming your tits off and shitting your pants.
Yeah.
So she does it really well. I mean, she must have been exhausted from the filming of that because they had to do it over and over and over again. She must have had no lungs and throat left. Yeah, it's fucking it's exceptionally annoying and nauseating to hear it over and over. But for me, that just makes it more real.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I was actually the same original Texas Chainsaw Massacre myself. I did like it the first time, but I thought it was overrated. And then I got the second sight 4K edition and rewatched it, and I was like, wow, this film's great. I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah.
We got Nigel saying, the clown is one evil fucker. And he also says, shite. And he also says, apologies, I'm late, guys, but we'll watch US on playback, and I'm here now. I bet this live stream has been quality.
As always.
No worries, Nigel. Hope you enjoy the stream, mate. Got Nigel saying, I've now subscribed to your channel, Kieran.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Awesome stuff. That's what we like to see.
So did I, by the way, the other day. I don't know if you noticed.
I did as well.
I did. I did, yeah, both of you. So thank you both. And Nigel, checked out that interview, mate. Loved it. Have you seen the film? Has it come out yet?
No, it's they're actually in America now promoting it.
Okay.
They've just won another 2 awards at this festival or whatever it is over there. Got best horror picture, and I think she got best actress.
Oh,
They've won quite a canny few awards with it already. Just doing like all the film festivals and stuff like that, and it's doing really well. But if you fancy the sound of it, watch the Book of Monsters first. They've done that one. That is the Book of Monsters. It's fantastic.
It is.
It's the same director, pretty much the same cast. It's not a sequel, but it's like kind of going to be in the same vein.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and it was really nice to sort of see just the passionate filmmakers and have the opportunity, because I would never have heard of it if it wasn't for that interview. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Thank you very much for watching it. First time I've ever interviewed anybody as well. I was a bit nervous.
No, you're great, definitely. Mate. You're really good.
But yeah, he was the director. She's the main actress, but they are actually man and wife as well.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
it's absolutely what a lovely couple they are. Such lovely people.
Yeah, they are definitely.
I did leave a link as well in the description of the video to click on it if you wanted to go and see the Blu-ray of the Book of Monsters. It's signed by the pair of them.
Yeah, it is. Dark Rift Horror, isn't it? With a website.
Yeah, he's open that How to Kill Monsters will be out either just before Christmas or early next year at the very latest.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, and I do agree that interview was fantastic. Did really enjoy it.
Because they do it all themselves. They direct, they act, they promote it, they get the DVDs and stuff done themselves. They're just non-stop. They totally deserve being out there a lot more and more well known because they just work their asses off, the pair of
them. I totally agree with that. And we've got Carlos saying preferred serial killer movie 7, The Silence of the Lambs or The Hitcher. Tough call. Amazing question there, Carlos. It's tough one. I love all 3 films, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Hitcher, just because that film really, really wowed me when I first watched it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Rutger Hauer's so good in that film. Like, what a villain he is in that. It's brilliant. Just such a creepy thriller from the 80s. Really, really enjoy it. Be back in a minute, guys. Just going to go to the toilet quickly. But what do you prefer out of these 3 films, Kieran?
I'd say 7 for me. Just it's one of my dad's favourite films. So he sort of said to me, "You can't watch it yet," when he was telling me the plot. But you'll watch it when you're older. So we watched it a couple of months ago, and I understand why he enjoys it. Some of them scenes are very, very creepy, and Brad Pitt was awesome in it as well.
That's another one I saw at the cinema at the time it came out.
Yeah.
7, absolutely blew me away. At that time, I don't think I didn't know who Kevin Spacey was.
Yeah, he's a villain, isn't he? Yeah, that was a really good performance. Yeah, very creepy. So that'd be mine. Even though the other 2 are good, 7 for me to watch out with my dad, and one of his favourite films. I'll go with that.
You want to go, Andy, or do you want me to?
Yeah, you go, Nigel. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not the Silence of the Lambs. I've only ever saw that once, and I really disliked it. But I think I need to give it another go because of all the good reviews it gets. I absolutely love 7. I think it's a fantastic film, but I'm definitely going to go with The Hitcher because it's just so rewatchable. I've watched The Hitcher by far the most out of all of them, and I absolutely love it. So definitely Hitcher for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Hitcher as well. I watched 7 and Silence of the Lambs, and I didn't like either of them the first time I watched them.
Wow.
The Hitcher for me, the love for that film was instant though.
Same here.
Yeah, I just love it. It's a gorgeous looking movie. Just all the outside stuff. is beautiful to look at.
It is.
That scene where the cop cars flip over. I can't wait to see that on 4K. It's just stunning.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer's fucking terrifying in it, even though he's hardly in the movie. He's just terrifying.
Thing is, when he is, you fucking know he's there.
Yeah.
By God, he's.
Yeah.
Do you know one of the bits I'm looking forward to the most is like the main title sequence, because I remember the sky. It's sort of getting dark, but there's a bit where it's like a really deep blue and there might be a bit of pink in it. I'm dying to see what that looks like in 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I think it's going to be one of my favourite 4Ks of next year, to be honest. I cannot wait for the picture.
That's if we're fast enough to get the fucker the way people are talking about it.
Yeah, that's
because I think every man and his dog wants this bad boy.
I will pay the scalper prices for it if I have to. I'm getting it.
I'll set my alarm for 3 o'clock in the fucking morning if I have to.
Yeah, I'll be getting it straight away, 100%. But awesome choices. And we got guys saying Witness is amazing, Ford's best film. Oh wow, very high praise there.
Absolutely agree. It's my favourite Harrison Ford film. I'm not keen on the bloke, but I think he's amazing in that.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. I might have to get the 4K of that, maybe.
Oh man, what a film it is.
Awesome stuff. And yeah, sounds great. Have you seen it before, Kieran?
No, never seen it. But I like Harrison Ford as many people do for obvious reasons. So yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that watch most definitely.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I think it's a great film. One of my favorite scenes in it is when the Amish, they sort of go into this town, and this guy starts to bully them, and he's like, "You won't fight in our wars, but you're happy to live off our land and do whatever. You won't defend the country." And then he starts like picking on him, and then Harrison Ford beats shit out of him. I just love that scene in it.
Awesome stuff. Really glad you enjoyed it, Andy, and it sounds really good, to be fair. We got Matt Chat saying, just stuck on with Neon Maniacs. Any fans? This is a great 80s cheesy oddity. A shame it never got a sequel. There's so many killer monsters that could have been the next Jason or Michael. Such a shame. I've never heard of that film before, to be honest, but it sounds very interesting. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. What about yourself, Kieran?
No, I've not heard of it before, but saying that there could be next Jason or Michael, that's putting in pretty sort of high praise. So yeah, that line sort of gets me intrigued, most definitely.
Awesome stuff, Kieran, and yeah, I definitely agree with that. Does this pique your interest, Nigel?
It sounds a bit strange, the title, but I've not heard of it. I'd give it a watch, definitely.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
I might have heard of it. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely check that one out because it sounds interesting.
Yeah, definitely 100% agree with that. We got Jake saying, I think From Dusk Till Dawn would be a great release for Arrow. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Call.
Yeah, 100%. Great film. We definitely need a 4K of that, 100%. Probably one of my favourite vampire films, that, to be honest. Just have such a great time with it. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, no, it's a pretty decent film, and like we said earlier, if it's not anywhere else, then most definitely Arrow picking it up, you're going to get a lot of people really intrigued by it. So, yeah, I think that's definitely a great one for Arrow to release.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
When I had it on Laserdisc, it was one of my top 5 films. Nice. I used to watch it regularly because I saw it at the cinema and it absolutely fucking blew me away. It was getting advertised constantly on the radio, and people were saying, "Don't spoil it for anybody. Just go and watch it." Yeah. And then somebody come out with the fact about like what type of film you've just said it is, and I'm not going to repeat it because I still don't spoil it for people.
Yeah.
I was that engrossed in the film, I'd forgot about that, because the first half of it, you're like, it's just like watching a Tarantino film. That whole kidnap thing and all that's going on, and then Harvey Keitel and Juliette Lewis come into it and all that, and there's all that bit going on, and they're going to Mexico, and I'm just sat there bopping along there, and then it happened like that, and I actually went, whoa, in my seat in the cinema. I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't see it coming. I was that engrossed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd definitely get that on 4K. Arrow would do it a real good job of it.
I do 100% agree with that. Really glad you enjoyed the film, Nigel. Awesome stuff there. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I think it's a cracking film. I just love the way that because it's definitely a movie of two halves.
Yeah.
And when that second half kicks in, you don't feel as if like, oh, I wish they'd have stayed as they did in the first half. You don't get that feeling with it. You still roll with it. You roll with the punches with it, and it's just so entertaining.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love it. And when the batshit crazy stuff happens, it's just so fun. That band when he's got that, he's playing a guitar, but it's not made out of a guitar, and it's just like, whoa, fucking hell, where'd that come from? Oh,
fuck God. You, everybody. Good night. Bang.
Yeah.
Tom Savini is absolutely phenomenal in it.
Yeah.
100%. Jake Marin's great in it as well because he plays like 3 different parts in the movie.
Oh, is that who plays the sheriff at the beginning?
He plays the sheriff, then he plays the fella at the border control, and then he plays the fella outside the bar, the titty twister, who's saying like, come in, come in.
Oh, Cheech. No, he doesn't play the sheriff, does he? He plays the border fella, the man at the bar.
And someone else.
The bloke at the end. Oh, he's meeting up for the drugs meeting.
Yeah.
All right, pussy. I love that
bit. A pickup Marvel fan here. Hello, mate. Saying hi, all. How are you?
All right, mate.
I just heard they are making 4 more Fast and Furious films.
Oh, God.
Fuck me.
Why?
Because they make money.
Just what? Yeah, true. I certainly will not be watching any of those.
No.
I stopped at 8. That was enough.
Yeah,
I stopped before the first one. That was enough. More than enough.
What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, 4. I mean, I heard that the next one's going to be the last one. So the fact that they're going to make 4. I mean, I don't know whether they're going to go round the ring of Saturn, like in the ones. See how far they could get the solar system. It's ridiculous, but yeah,
they'll get up there. And they'll bypass fucking Jason Voorhees doing his Superman flight.
That'll be an interesting crossover. Yeah, no, it's just. I mean, they have been to space. So when they spent space in the 9th one, and then that was enough for me.
Yeah, I can understand that. Definitely,
great, just ridiculous.
We've got Slipknot fan saying question part 1. A friend told me about a movie, but he forgot the title. He said some cops enter a crime scene where there's dead bodies and lots of cash in suitcases. They decide to steal the cash. Also, part 2, the only problem is one of the guys is dead was another undercover cop who was wearing a wire. Does anyone know which movie this is? Haven't a clue, to be honest. Any other you guys?
No, but it sounds good. That sounds original. Sounds different.
It does. Definitely, I agree with that. But yeah, I haven't a clue, to be honest. Got Matt Chat saying Andy Warhol's Dracula and Fresh Force Frankenstein coming to Blu-ray UK. I'll have them screen-bound pictures new to me.
I've had screen-bound pictures.
Yeah. I haven't, to be honest. I've never heard of them before. But have they done any other decent stuff, Nigel? Or do you not know much of their stuff?
I'm sure I've got something on that label, but I can't think what it is. But I've definitely heard of them. I'm sure I've got something on that label. That's nice. I'm sure I've got the logo in my head as well. I can't think. I'll just have a look on their site and see if there's anything on there. But I'm sure I've got something.
I'll have to come back. My internet's playing up.
I was going to say he's froze. Hey, Who's got the boy racing outside?
That's me.
I think the movie, by the way, just coming back to the previous question, I think the movie you're thinking of is it Cash with Sean Bean in? That brings, I swear that had a very similar storyline. I might be completely wrong, but hopefully that's the answer. Hopefully, but that's the only one I can think of. Money in Suitcases. It's not. But yeah, it's got Sean Bean and Chris Hemsworth in, so maybe it might be that might help.
What's it called? Cash?
Yeah, it's got I think it was 2010. I think it came out in. So.
Oh, if it is that one, let us know because that'll bug me if he hasn't found out who it is and what it is. Sorry.
Yeah. That's my guess anyway. That's my guess.
But Andy Warhol's Dracula and Flesh for Frankenstein, I've already got them on 4K. Vinegar Syndrome did Frankenstein and Severin did Dracula, and they're absolutely outstanding. And the good thing about well, they both come with the Blu-ray, but the good thing about Flesh for Frankenstein is you actually get that on 3D Blu-ray as well. So I've watched it on 4K and I've watched it in 3D. It actually looks really good in 3D. I doubt it'll get a 3D release over here. Like it'll just be either a plain Blu-ray or unless they do 4Ks, maybe, I don't know. But out of the two as well, I like the Dracula one better. A lot better. There's a little tiny cameo part in it by Roman Polanski.
Uh-huh.
I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Internet's been absolutely awful tonight. And unfortunately, some of the comments have unfortunately disappeared because of that as well. So apologies if I've missed some of your comments. But thank you to everyone that's put comments in. Really do appreciate it. But we've got Mike from Did You See That saying, if you had to pick which one actor and actress do you dislike? Actor, easy for me, James Corden. What an absolute prick. I cannot stand him. And his acting is absolutely awful. He cannot act for shit. Actress. I'm not too sure. What's her name? Melissa McCarthy. I'm not too keen on her, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not a fan. What about yourself, Kieran?
I was going to go with James Corden, but I don't want to steal your answer, Scott. So I'm going to go with my second choice and go with Jason Clarke. There's just something about him. He always seems to play these roles where I just think I just don't like you. There's just something about you. You know, he plays quite similar roles as well. And then it was in Oppenheimer this year. It was actually pretty good. So, but no, I'll still say him. And then actress. The one that was in the female Ghostbusters, I can't remember her name, the blonde one. Again, she just.
Oh yeah, Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon, that was it. Yeah. But that's why I can't remember her name. That's why I dislike her. That's how much I dislike her. But yeah, again, just the same comedy over and over again. So yeah, that'd be mine.
Awesome stuff, Kieran. Great answers there, my friend. What about yourself, Nigel?
Nigel's got a list.
Actor. Oh, fucking hell. Mickey Rourke. Can't stand that cunt. And the same with Russell Crowe. I can't stand that cunt either. Hate the pair of them equally. Actress. Oh. There's got to be one. More than one.
No worries if you can't think of any.
I have seen actors where I've got a fucking hate there. I can't think who. I'll come back to me. I might think of one.
Yep, no worries, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, for actress, I too might have to go with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, she?
Can't stand the bitch.
I don't even know who she is.
She's in the female Ghostbusters, and
I like that.
She does all these like terrible movies with her husband, who directs them or whatever, and they're just garbage. But actor, I'm going to have to go with Michael Cera.
Ah, right, yeah.
As much as I can't stand James Corden, I don't even count him as an actor. I just think he's an attention-seeking little blimp.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I don't class him as an actor. Like,
I just think he's a fucking
arrogant lad ass fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm allowed to call him a fat cunt because I'm one.
He just fucking ruined that Friends reunion for me.
Oh God, he wasn't in that, was
he? He hosts the thing.
Oh,
what an insult.
I was like, and I love that show, and he just who the fuck made that decision of putting him front and center?
Of all the people. They had so many like guest cameos as well. Why didn't you just get one of them to host him? Why did it have to be him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't stand Michael Cera. I think he plays the same character in every film he's in. I swear to God, every character he plays is called fucking useless twat.
Oh.
Awesome choices, Andy. Really good stuff there.
Even when he's in Barbie, the character he plays is a useless twat. Like every film he's in, it's the same.
And they make a joke. And they make a joke about his character being useless because he's the only one. So it's like,
and I think that's it's perfect casting in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome choices, Andy. Really like those choices there. What about you, Nigel? You thought of one for actress?
I thought I wanted it's gone back out my fucking head.
Oh no.
I don't know her name. This isn't who I was thinking of, but this one's popped in my head, but I cannot fucking stand that short-haired fucking bitch who plays the mother in the original Pet Sematary.
I know you're not. I can't remember her name.
I can't stand her. She also plays a murderous nurse in something. Dexter. Can you think of an actress I hate? Because my memory's gone blank, but I definitely can't stand her or Pet Sematary, the mother.
Is it Denise Crosby?
I know that's what she said. You hate loads of people. I can't keep track. But mainly male, like Russell Crowe. He needs castrating, that bastard.
Is it Denise Crosby in Pet Sematary? Is it her?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's the mother, isn't she? She's married to the vet. Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah, her.
Can't stand her. Very short, blonde hair. She'd look good in a women's prison film. Ruby Wax.
Who's that?
She was an American comedian and comedy actress. She was a gobshite. I don't hate her, though. I'm not racking my brain anymore. I'll stick with her because I just can't fucking abide the woman. She's done nothing to me. She's just got a smelly tuppence.
Awesome choices, Nigel. Have we got a bad lieutenant here? Hello, mate. Saying, hey up, my ducks, and hello, you sexy beasts on the panel.
Oh, hey up. Did the dog fart? I'll just go. Roar.
Yeah, that's it. It's just him growling. He
went, hey, me ducks, I love you sexy beasts. And he went,
He's
perfect timing.
The fucking dog's rehearsing to be the MGM lion.
He's struggling a bit tonight because the fireworks are going off.
Oh, bless him.
So he's a bit subdued, doesn't know what to do with himself.
I think she's just took Simba out to go and watch the fuckers. I had a couple going up early. Don't phase him.
No, he's all right. He's not as bad as he was because we've given him some like stuff that kind of knocks him out a little bit. Makes him a bit
stoned. I think is the word.
Yeah, he's got like a collar on that gives off like a scent, which calms him down. But yeah, he
looks like it's worked. Like
yeah,
firework, bang bang, but he's there going.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing.
Hit me with the best fucking Catherine wheel you've got.
Yeah.
I think fireworks are overrated personally as well.
The one banning.
Yeah, I agree. We got Slipknot fan saying I was reminded of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 starring Viggo Mortensen. I was thinking, wow, this film had a big star. Then I realised Dennis Hopper, Matthew McConaughey, and Renee Zellweger had been in Texas Chainsaw Massacre films too. Yeah. Matthew McConaughey's in the fourth one. Is that correct? Or is it?
So is Renee Zellweger.
Right. Which one's Dennis Hopper in?
Two.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, that's a good film. That is the second one, but I can't remember too much about it. To be fair,
I absolutely love 3 with Viggo Mortensen. That gets slated, but it's got Viggo Mortensen, Ken Foree's in it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
There's when you see actors and you don't know their names, there's a few like that in it as well. You know the little girl in Friday the 13th Part 7, she plays the young sort of Carrie character with a long blonde hair. She's also part of the Leatherface family in Chainsaw 3.
Oh, that sounds
and she's a kid in that as well. It's a bit naughty. I think some of the scenes were what she does. They were part of the reason why it fucking ran into big trouble at the censors board.
Oh, okay.
But Matthew McConaughey, oh god, I hate that bloke. He's another one I don't like, and that film is the reason for it because he's one of the most annoying pieces of shit. Renée Zellweger is actually really good in it, but both of them will not acknowledge that film. I remember when Scream Factory originally announced they were releasing it, I was like, get in there. And they showed you the slipcover, and it's the artwork it's got now, but on one side it had his face, and on one side it was the other. They got told to take it off the artwork. They wanted nothing to do with it. So they had to postpone it, get rid of the artwork. Like, they got rid of it off the sleeve altogether. It looks bare without them. I thought, we all know you're in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dickheads. But the good thing about the Scream Factory one is it's got 2 cuts of the film in it. The fourth one's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, but it was originally released as The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the one to watch. But they only put that one on DVD and the other one Blu-ray. I think since I've had that, I've never watched the Blu-ray because I always watch The Return of, because there's a bit at the beginning involving Renée Zellweger which explains a lot that's not in the other one. And there's little bits pop up as well. It's just, it makes more sense. It's the best cut of a shit film, though.
Right. Yeah. I haven't heard great things about it, to be honest. What's your...
But I definitely highly recommend the third one, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. That awesome. You couldn't get that or Part 2 over here for years. They only came out once Fairman fucked off from the BBFC.
Oh, wow. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed the third one. That's great to hear. What about yourself, Kieran? You seen the third one?
No, I've only seen the first one. But no, Viggo Mortensen I like. So yeah, and sounds all positive. So I'm gonna go with. I'll probably watch that one tonight. Actually,
awesome.
I had the first 3 on Laserdisc, and when I had 2 and 3, it was when they were still allowed in the country, so I had to hide them like a fucking stash of drugs.
Oh wow!
That was like mid-90s. I wouldn't have dared walk outside until the police seen you with them, like they would have had you.
Yeah, that's insane.
In fact, that was all 3 in the first one as well, because that had been totally took off the market as well. That didn't get certified 18 till 1999.
Wow.
That's like sort of 24, 25 years after it originally came out.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's not even that gory. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not...
James Fairman was an absolute wanker. It's him who cut all that. I was telling you about Halloween 3. That was him.
Yeah. What a bell end.
He certainly was.
What about yourself, Andy?
I haven't seen the whole series of films. I've seen the first 3. I've seen the remake, the prequel, and I've seen the Netflix one.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the ones I've seen, I quite like. The remake and the original for me are my 2 favorites, though, and then probably Texas 2.
Yeah, so the second one's actually pretty good. To be fair, I did enjoy that when I watched it. Awesome stuff, Andy.
I saw the second one before I saw the original as well.
Oh, but that fucked your mind up then.
The second one, and then I was like, "Oh, they're different."
Yeah.
But I still like them both. It's just I don't know what it is, but that effect in the second one where he cuts the guy's face off, it just goes through me. It's just really, really horrible.
That guy who gets his face cut off, it's him out the radio station, isn't it?
Yeah.
LG who keeps going, oh.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember in Poltergeist when they're getting they're working outside and that guy's leaning in the window and he's fucking drinking the coffee out of a cup?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, great coffee, Mrs. And she shuts the window. That's him as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was murdered in real life.
Was he? Wow.
Home invasion, he got killed with an axe.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
That's
fucking
nasty.
brutal.
That's another sinister death to do with Poltergeist then.
Yeah. Is it Lou Perry they call him? Something like that. The actor.
Can't remember.
Yeah, you Google it. Go get the cast, go to him, and then go on Google and read his thing. Go to his death. It's absolutely fucking awful.
Oh, it sounds.
And I'm sure the one who did it was like, did they say it was something to do with his mental health? To me, that's no excuse.
No.
I know plenty. Yeah, well, all of us, we know plenty of people with mental health issues that don't go around doing shit like that.
No, definitely not.
A fucking axe? What is wrong with people?
Oh no, absolutely disgusting. Awful stuff. Because Jake Sony needs to hear my rendition of Somebody Watching Me by Rockwell. Jesus.
Is that the one with Michael Jackson? Sounds like Michael Jackson's vocals, or it is him?
It is Michael Jackson's.
It is
Michael Jackson. Oh, they sampled it because they're not that talented to write their own shit.
I can't remember many of the words.
More like Cockwell. Write your own stuff.
I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Whoa. When I come home at night and bolt the door.
Here we go again. You just remembered more words. That's what it was.
Yeah. People call me.
Tell us the story, man. When I come home at night.
People call me on the phone. I'm trying to avoid.
He's fucking dancing away while he's singing the words.
Oh, brilliant. That's a 10 from me, right? 10 from me.
Oh,
Scott's Greatest Hits again. Volume 2.
And then we pick up the comment. Comments are going weird. Sorry about that, everyone. But Gary North saying Silence of the Lambs when he gets up in the ambulance, face covered with blood. That's terrifying. Yeah, creepy scene, definitely.
Yeah.
We got Prone Down Under saying never heard of a witness. To be fair, I only heard of it till recently. To be fair, so yeah, it's a film that I definitely need to check out. To be fair, because it sounds.
It's just
really
Witness
good.
though, not The Witness. But it was on the cinema. It had a good run, but it's one of his least mentioned films, and I don't know why, because it's an absolute cracker. It starts off where the kid, he witnesses a fucking brutal murder. And he's the only witness to it, so they've got to get him the fuck out before the perpetrators find the kid and kill him. So they're hiding him before the court case type of thing. So they hide him in this sort of Amish community village, and that's how it starts out. But whoever did the murder, they're looking for him. It's the film's a lot better than the title. You think Witness? Well, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Well, have you witnessed a nice family picnic, a flying saucer? Could be anything.
Yeah.
But no, there's a pretty brutal murder at the beginning of it, and this kid sees it.
Oh, the story sounds great. To be fair, really
honestly,
intriguing.
It's an absolutely fucking brilliant film, and it is so underrated. People always say, "What's your favorite Harrison Ford film?" And they go like Star Wars and Blade Runner. Oh, it's gotta be The Cunt with a Whip. Indy. Bullshit. No, what about The Fugitive? What about The fucking Fugitive? What about Witness?
Yeah.
So underrated, honestly. It will blow your bollocks off when you watch it.
I'm tempted. When's the 4K come out?
Mine's on the way now.
Oh, nice, is it? But so it's coming out soon, is it?
It's out now, but it's on Arrow. But it's Arrow US.
Right. Awesome.
But as long as it doesn't get any customs fees, which I can't guarantee, but if it doesn't, it's just the same price, with including postage, as what you would buy one of the UK ones, about 40 quid. And it's a box set one.
Awesome. Sounds awesome.
I got an email the other day saying it was in such and such airport over here. So I've gone on the track and think it's not. It's on its way, but it's left America, I think, but it's not here yet. So I don't know why they said it was in the country, because it isn't.
Right. Yeah, that's a bit weird. We got
but it should be here soon, very soon. I'll let you know.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Looking forward to hear about that, mate. And we've got Carlos saying Arrow Video are definitely killing it with their releases. With Bruce Lee set, one of the best this year. Next year, Elm Street set would be phenomenal, and Arrow Video would do it justice. 100% agree with that, Carlos. Couldn't have said it better myself. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they definitely do some really, really great stuff. I've had a look at the Bruce Lee one, so I'm tempted. But yeah, an Elm Street one would be brilliant, and an Arrow would definitely do it justice.
Awesome stuff, Kieran, and totally agree there. What about yourself, Nigel?
Yeah, I would love an Elm Street box set. If I could pick, personally, I'd rather have Scream Factory do it, just so it looks pretty sort of in uniform with Friday the 13th and Halloween. Those blue. I mean, even if they did a 4K box set, they're the same size sleeves, so the boxes would still look good together. But that's just my own selfish reasons, and that they would have to do an unrated Part 5.
Yeah.
And they would have to include the remake, because I like the remake a hell of a lot. But do it the same as Friday the 13th, Halloween, where you get all of them and then a booklet and stuff in this nice sort of hard box. If Scream Factory can't do it, then by all means, I'm definitely up for an Arrow one. Just get the fucker out.
100%. Awesome stuff, Nigel. What about yourself, Andy?
They've killed it 3 times for me this year.
Yeah.
Alone. And yeah, it's I would love to see an Elm Street box set by them, because as much as I'd love to see Scream Factory get their hands on it, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nah. So I think Arrow's the next best choice. They could do what they've done with the Psycho box set for Elm Street, with all the original artwork on the Amarais. Oh, I'd love it, but it'd have to be. I know some people aren't fussed about this, but for me, it would have to be Blu-ray and 4K. In the same box set. I know a lot of that doesn't matter to a lot of people, but for me, I do like my Blu-ray 4K combos.
Yeah, I do.
I do, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, just because what they've done with Psycho was phenomenal. They just look good. It just looks, amazing, immaculate. So I can't see the Psycho series of films getting better treatment than what Arrow have done. So
no, I agree.
To do it to Elm Street, I think would be an absolute delight. If that could be released for October next year. Oof.
Yeah, that would be awesome. 100%.
I think if Scream Factory got it, you would definitely get the 4K and the Blu-ray, because they did with the others.
Yeah,
you got the Blu-ray, 2 different versions of the Blu-ray, and they release 4Ks, and every time you get the 4K, you do get the Blu-ray with it as well. I think if Arrow did it, they would do 2 separate boxes like they have done. You can get it either on a 4K box set or a Blu-ray. I don't think they'd give both. That's the only downfall with them.
Yeah.
So if you wanted both, you'd have to buy both separate.
Yeah, which is a little bit annoying, definitely. Got Gary saying Haunted House of Horror was a screen-bound release, Nigel.
Ah, there you go. I knew I had one of theirs.
Awesome. Great stuff.
And that is a great addition as well.
Awesome. I'll have to look out for that one. Got Slipknot fans saying saw the direct-to-video sequel from Dusk Till Dawn 2 Texas Blood Money and was really disappointed with it. I don't know why they bother making these crappy direct-to-video sequels. They insult the original. Yeah, I totally agree, and they made 3.
There's 3. There's from Dusk Till Dawn 3.
I've heard they're absolutely awful, to be fair, so I haven't bothered watching them. But the first
2's the worst. 3's not too bad. 3's more of a
Western, isn't it?
I think it's like a bit of a prequel, but it takes place in like Western days. Whereas the second one is just shit, and you get a brief cameo of Bruce Campbell in a lift. The worst part I seen was where you get an inside view. This mouth opens, this vampire's growling, you get an inside view. Jesus Christ. Cheap and tacky is not even... That's not even how I can begin to start describing it. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about him, I just say that. But what about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, no, I've not watched it, but I completely agree with the second point you made about, insulting the originals and making them. I just don't know why they do it. There's obviously a fan base there, but if you're not going to make a movie that the fan base likes, then why bother? So yeah, these direct-to-video sequels need to stop because they just hurt the originals for me.
Yeah, awesome stuff, Kieran, and totally agree there. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, the first one's great, and 2 and 3, they're bad for me. I can't stand them. The second one's actually got a pretty good cast, but it just doesn't work. It's bad.
It's Rebecca Gayheart, isn't it, out of Urban Legends, who's in the second one?
Yeah, Robert Patrick's in it as well. Terminator 2.
And they're still couldn't save it.
Oh, he's great in that as well, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
There's also from Dusk Till Dawn TV series.
I think that's not too bad, actually.
I've got the first 2 seasons, but I don't have the third one. So because I don't have the third one, I've not watched it yet. I bought them off my mate, Mark Norwood, who
right, yeah.
comments on here. He was getting rid of a lot of stuff. He said, like, you can have them all for such and such. I went, done, I'll have them. So I've never watched them yet.
No, that's fair enough, Nigel. Can definitely understand that. I wouldn't mind watching the series at some point. We got Carlos saying the second Sight Films release of Picture could be their biggest release since Dawn of the Dead. It could definitely well be 100%. And yeah,
I don't have any doubt about this. I think it's going to be bigger than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I agree. I think it's going to be bigger than Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well, definitely. What do you think, Kieran?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously having both of them at your disposal is great, but yeah, no, it's definitely going to be better.
Yeah, 100%. And Andy, I'm assuming you'd say the same thing.
Yeah, I don't care if it's the size of a shoebox. I'm still getting it.
Awesome, great stuff. And
the thing is, what you got to think is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre's had so many different releases on. Just have DVD, Blu-ray, loads of different editions, worldwide, steelbooks, and all sorts. The Hitch has just had VHS and 1 DVD release, and that's it. It hasn't had an upgrade since like 90s, I think it is, possibly early 2000s. People are gagging for it.
Yeah, definitely, and I think we're all one of those as well. We're all really looking forward to that set. It's going to be one of my favourite releases of next year, definitely. And go through a few more comments and think about wrapping the stream up soon. Got Nigel saying, has anyone seen Five Nights at Freddy's yet? He really liked it, and he hopes it's true we're getting a sequel, as it was indeed a major success, a bit box office hit. Awesome stuff, mate. Really glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll probably watch it, but I won't be watching it at the cinema. What about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I've checked it out. For me, it was average, in my opinion. Just didn't really scare me, to be fair. And I just thought that it wasn't at the pizzeria very much. I'd liked it to be a bit more self-contained. There was all this backstory and stuff like that, because generally the game is just you sit in front of a screen and make sure that they don't escape. The monsters escape. That's the whole point of the game. So trying to make a film out of that's not the most intriguing. So you kind of have to have a backstory behind it. But that the sequel apparently is in production now, and they have already announced a third one, so I do think we'll get a trilogy. So I agree with the box office hit as well, though. I do think because The Exorcist Believer did do very well, I think that's a lot of people's go-to around Halloween. So
awesome stuff, Kieran. Great answer there. And Nigel, you're going to be checking it out at some point.
Same as you, Scott. I'll watch it, but I'm not going to the cinema to see it.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Can definitely understand that. Andy, you saying?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, check it out at some point, but I can't be asked to go cinema.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Definitely understand that, mate. Have we got Slipknot fans saying, I'll have to ask my friend if Cash 2010 is correct movie. I'll let you guys know on the next stream if this is the movie. Awesome stuff, mate.
Yeah, please.
Defo. We got Jim O'Connor here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here. Saying, hi, guys. Nigel should sing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song, but replace Bel-Air to Bel-End. If you don't know it, I'll sing it for you. But wow.
I have actually, every time I see, whether it be a DVD or an episode, I've always called it that anyway. The Fresh Prince of Bel-End. I don't know the same. I know it just like it goes a rapper rappy 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 rap, a rapper rapper rappy 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 rap, a rapper rappy 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 rap, a rap rap, and I'm the Fresh Prince of Bel-End, something like that.
Yeah, I've never actually seen it before. Never really wanted to either. Is it any good?
It's not my thing.
No.
Very, I think it was in the 80s, and they're wearing very bright shell suit looking type clothes.
Mm. Are you fan of it?
I think Laura loves it, but not my thing.
No worries, Nigel. Can definitely understand that. You fan of it, Kieran?
No, not really. I've watched a few episodes, but it's been nothing I've dedicated to, my time to. But yeah, I mean, I like Will Smith until he decides to hit people at the Oscars and then win one and get an applaud. That was just ridiculous. But yeah, no, I've watched bits and pieces, but not for a long time.
That's fair enough, mate. Can definitely understand that.
You know.
What about yourself, Andy?
I don't mind it. I think it's all right. It's not amazing, but for me, the best part of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was Uncle Phil.
Mm.
Was that him who did the dance?
The what?
He did the dance. He was in the I'm a Celebrity as well.
No, that's his cousin Carlton. But his uncle was Phil. He did the voice of the Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's passed away now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he died a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sad loss. That definitely really sad news.
Yeah.
We got Jake saying that was just what I was expected. Brilliant, Scott. Thank you. Appreciate that. Slipknot fan enjoyed it as well. And Dandy. And the bad.
Oh, your little sing, yeah.
Yeah. And we've got Jake saying when he first released the song, it was his dad's label, and when his dad first heard it, he didn't like it, so he went to a different label, asked MJ to do the backing vocals, didn't credit him, went to number 3. Awesome stuff, Jake. We got Steve-O71 saying I do like Harrison Ford film regarding Henry. Never heard of that one.
Rather have I.
No. What about yourself, Kieran?
No, never heard of it.
No worries, Kieran. Have you heard of it before, Andy?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's I think it's from what I remember, I didn't love it, but it's kind of like him and his wife, and he gets into an accident and he loses his memory, and she's kind of like got to nurse him back to health.
Oh,
from what I remember.
Sounds interesting, to be fair. Awesome stuff, Andy. Have we got Praying Down Under saying Blade Runner is the worst movie on earth? And thanks, Nigel. Check out Witness out. got Carlos saying, guys, I've got to go. Scott, you are Mr. Friday nights on a stream. Nigel, Andy, fantastic work as always. Film review guest. I'll look into his channel. Speak to my Scott. Thank you so much, Carlos. That's
Thank
amazing.
you very much.
Cheers, Carlos. See you later.
Cheers, Carlos.
And we got Andy Lockstuff saying his question. What's your thoughts on UFOs? Yeah. Is he? No.
I love the movie with Chubby Brown.
Oh yeah, that's a good film. Yeah, that's hilarious. Kieran, have you seen that one before? Out of curiosity.
No, never seen it. But no, never seen a UFO in my life. But in the film setting, they're fine. So yeah, that's my very straightforward answer on that.
Yep, awesome stuff, Kieran and Nigel. Have you seen the film UFO?
I've seen the film, yeah, and they are actually one of my favourite bands.
I've not heard any of their songs actually.
Oh, you must have heard Doctor Doctor.
That's not the Thompson Twins song, is it? No.
No, you fucking clown.
Actually, I like that song.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
I'm just wondering if it was a different version of that song, but yeah, no, I don't know if I know it, to be honest.
Only you can rock me. Have you heard that?
Don't know.
No.
No. Sorry, Nige.
Listen to them two songs. If you like them, there's a chance you'll like the band.
Awesome. We'll check them out.
Only You Can Rock Me and Doctor Doctor.
Awesome stuff. Cheers, Nige. And we've got Frags Gaming here. Hello, mate. Good to see you here.
Hi, Frags.
And we've got Jake saying, fantastic stream, you beautiful bastards. Really cheered me, so thank you. No worries, Jake. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Jake. Beautiful bastards.
And we've got James from Jim Jam Movies and TV here. Hello, James. Good to see you here, mate.
Good evening, sir.
And the final comment is Andy from Andy's Like Stuff. Awesome answers. Thank you. Actually, we've just got another comment from James there. Saying thoughts on the new Libertines tune. They've done another song. I didn't know that they've done another one.
Probably the same as other stuff, which was utter shit because I can't stand them.
I'm not a massive fan either, Nigel, to be honest. Some of their songs.
I'm not a massive fan. It's the biggest fucking understatement.
Yeah. Not good.
And that smacked up little fuck, what they call a lead singer.
Pete Doherty, wasn't it?
Oh God, I can't fucking stick that cunt.
Yeah, he's an absolute twat.
His fucking mother should have swallowed him.
What about yourself, Kieran?
No, I get a lot of my music taste from my dad, and he says they're shite, so I'm gonna have to go along with him. So and Nige as well. Yeah, I'm gonna.
They are really bad.
Yeah, awesome stuff, Kieran. What about yourself, Andy?
I've heard of them, but I couldn't tell you a single song they sing.
No worries, Andy.
They're kind of like, fuck me, man. They're kind of like the White Stripes trying to be the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fucking awful.
I think their most famous song was probably Can't Stand Me Now, which is awful.
I couldn't tell you a single song, but I've seen them on the telly. I'm like, people buy this shit?
Yeah. And we got Jake saying, night guys, looking forward to tomorrow, bring on the destruction, or whatever Can said. I didn't even know he's doing a live stream tomorrow.
Nah.
No. Got
No,
Jake saying,
I can't think.
I thought it was next Saturday. Never mind. We got Jake saying,
he was having a break for 3 fucking months. Now look at him, Mark. I can't keep up with him.
no,
I don't know what he does. He just spin that fucking wheel. Then it's spin that fucking wheel 3 times. Then it's got 2 wheels. Then we're going to do another wheel. No, we fucking not.
Yeah, I must admit, he is confusing. We got James saying, are you singing tonight, Scott? He wants Never-Ending Story. Never-Ending Story. Ha ha ha, la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Making my own words up.
Oh, no shit, I'd never have guessed.
And he says to Electric Dreams, we'll always be together. However far it seems, we'll always be together in electric dreams.
I might take these off.
I fucking hate that song as well.
Oh, he does say he's confirmed it's next Saturday. Also, I thought it was, to be fair.
Yeah, get to bed and get some sleep. You're fucking screwing your brain up.
Yeah. And we've also got Slipknot fans saying, have you seen Tales from a Dark Side movie 1990? And what was your favourite segment? Mine was Lover's Vow, starring James Remar and Ray Don Chong. Yeah.
That woman, that's it.
I said Don at first, but then I was like Don Chong.
Don.
I can't talk tonight, clearly.
Dawn of the Dead.
I've not seen that film. I've heard of it, definitely. I do want to watch that film. What about yourself, Kieran?
No, I've never heard of this film.
No worries, Kieran. What about yourself, Nigel?
Yes, I've got it on Scream Factory. The first segment's got Steve Buscemi in, but I think my favourite is the Lover's Vow one. What an amazing story that is. That film is the unofficial Creepshow 3.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
If you wanted the Creepshow 3, that's it. I think there's even some of the same people involved in it. I can't remember whether George Romero is, but some of the same team are, I know. But it's a really good film.
Awesome stuff, Nigel. Really glad you enjoyed it. What about yourself, Andy?
Yeah, I remember quite liking it. I might be getting it confused with another film, but am I thinking Deborah Harry's in it as well?
Yes.
And she's like a witch.
The little boy in a prison cell, like while she's in a big coat. That's the one.
Yeah. And is it the singer of is it the what's it called? Is it the Go-Go Dolls? He's with the black cat. He's in a few other movies. He looks a little bit like Mick Jagger.
The Goo Goo Dolls, as in that famous song.
No, not
Iris.
It's not the Goo. They're called something like that. The something dolls.
I can't remember.
But he's like in that group, and he's also like been in a few other films. He's been in like Scrooge.
The New York Dolls.
The New York Dolls. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that ugly bastard! Has he really been in films? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's. I think he's in that segment with the cat in it, black cat.
Wow, I didn't even pick up on that.
Swallows it. I think that's him. Yeah, it's been ages since I've seen the film, but yeah, I always get the Goo Goo Dolls and the New York Dolls confused.
Yeah, I would as well. To be fair,
you wouldn't if you heard them both together. Oof.
Yeah.
No. We got Gary saying Saturday night is our overnight with Ryan. Yeah. We got Jake saying he's not with it. Don't worry, Jake. I've been sewing my words up.
Stop encouraging him with that arrow of the night bollocks.
Yeah, I agree.
Arrow of the night. Javelin of the day. And the spam variety.
Penis of the afternoon.
Spam javelin of the day.
But that
can't be pogo stick of the mid-afternoon.
Cock of the dusk.
That sounds like a fucking pub.
It does.
Cock of the dusk.
Oh, let's go and get a quick one in the fucking cock of the dusk.
And that will be where we're going to end tonight's stream, everyone. Thank you all so much for your amazing comments and putting all your fantastic comments in. Really do appreciate it. Again, sorry to some comments I didn't get to, like always, but thank you always for always contributing. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And of course, thank you to all of you guys for joining me as always. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that as well.
Thanks for having us on, mate. Really enjoyed it.
No worries.
Thank you very much.
No worries, Kieran. It's great having you on tonight. You've been a great guest.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And we all know what we do before we end
Oh,
the
fuck,
night.
I forgot about this.
But before we do that, bye everyone. Take care.
Bye.
1, 2, 3. Shine!
Yeah!
Bye.